You finalize a ticket? What do you mean finalize a ticket? You said, where is the troubleshooting?
I was still here to troubleshoot, but you provided me with that information. When I first jumped on the call, I did advise that in order for me to finalize everything, I did need to troubleshoot to see exactly what the issue may be with your hotspot data. I did attempt to do that numerous times, and you told me not to. You explained the issue at hand again.
You're gaslighting me and saying I told you not to troubleshoot?
Sorry?
You're gaslighting me and saying that I told you not to troubleshoot and you're refusing? Are you denying me the right to use the hotspot I'm paying you for?
Compromised. Fine. That's fine. Can you please go to your settings and let me know once you're there?
She didn't think I was recording. They know everything. My device stopped recording.
Yeah, we are on a recorded line.
Sure, ma'am. So I'm at the settings.
Fantastic stuff. Now on settings, I want you to please look for connections. And be compromised, right? Somebody hacks your device and you having issues with your hotspot. Network and internet.
I get this all the time. You couldn't hear the hold on? There's armies that deliberately try to annoy me and harass. I've been doing it all day. And I'm going to have to go somewhere else and eat somewhere else because you held me up probably deliberately to keep me from eating here. Okay, I'm in the settings.
Please look for network and internet. The very first option at the top. Just give me a heads up once you're on there.
Okay, you mean you mean mobile network? I don't see mobile network and internet. I see mobile network.
In internet, right at the top. You're gonna click on network and internet, and you're looking for hotspots and tethering.
Hold on. That's not what I go into. I go into hotspot. If there's no network and internet, and tethering and mobile hotspot. It doesn't say network and internet. That's not what I go into. So I'm mobile hotspot. I've already created a I've already created. Yeah, I'm there, and I've already created the mobile hotspot name and everything and a password.
And a password, okay. Can you verify that security select?
Okay, right now you have me at tethering and mobile hotspot.
You're on hotspot and tethering.
Right.
Once you're on hotspot and tethering, we are looking for Wi-Fi hotspot.
There's no Wi-Fi hotspot in there. This happens all the time. That's not a possibility.
Okay, what do you see on screen right now?
My mobile hotspot, the name is Faith. I see that. Okay, I'm in mobile hotspot settings.
Okay, fantastic. Tell me, what do you see on there?
Okay, so you want me to forget the network, all the work that I've done. You want me to forget all that, okay, and then start over again.
Yeah, start all over again. Reconfiguring, which is part of troubleshooting.
Okay, so I'll forget it. So how do I forget let's see, go off in there. So it's normally forget network, but not forget the hotspot. So how do I forget a hotspot do I delete it?
No. This you do on a different device, not on your phone. You do that on the device that you're trying to connect with. So on your phone, what you're doing is configuring. So you're changing your Wi-Fi, so your hotspot password or your hotspot name. That's you configuring. So that on the device that you tried to initially connect with, when you get there, when you're trying to connect, you're going to disconnect the network and then try to reconnect
Okay.
using the new information that we have now
Okay.
or that we have created.
There's nothing new. It's saying that the internet is not working for the hotspot. It's that nothing has changed. It's the same thing.
That's what
I
I'm
created this
trying
on
to
my
say.
own.
Can you
I'm not
try to?
really. I'm trying to. I created all this on my own. So are you saying that you want me to delete everything that I created, and then want it on the device to forget? But we haven't changed
Yeah,
anything. We haven't reconfigured anything.
that's what I'm. That was my suggestion that we first do that
We haven't done anything,
on your
ma'am.
phone.
You're not making sense. So all you did was let me go off in there. We did not refresh anything or do anything, and I'm able to look at the network that I created on my own before I call you. And then I'm not. And then you said forget it on my device, but we nothing has changed. It's saying that the internet it doesn't work. It's not an internet.
What I'm saying is with your Wi-Fi hotspot. That's the
Okay,
only
ma'am.
thing
I'll
I
go ahead
want
and do it. I'll
clarification.
go ahead and do it. Let me go ahead and do it. Okay, it's forgotten.
Okay, were you able to create a new name
Why would
or,
I have to
or
create a new
password on
name?
the new phone?
Why do I have to create a new name and password? You didn't ask me to do that. You said forget it on the other device. Why would I have to create a new name and password?
No, but what is configuring? Because we're doing that on your phone. I've mentioned this. We're first going to start with your phone, make changes on your phone. Then on the device that you were trying to connect with, because we've made the changes, that's where we'll forget the network and try to reconnect.
Okay,
That is
it is
troubleshooting
forgot.
the hotspot
So I
basically.
still have the same name and password. So are you demanding that I delete the name and password too?
We can change it. You can
Why
change
do
the
I have to
password and
change the
something
name?
different.
Why would I have to? Okay,
That is
so you're
part of
demanding that I
troubleshooting.
change the name and password too.
If you're not comfortable, any name of your choice, anything.
Okay, so you want me to change the name? Okay, so forget it. Then now you want me to change the name and password. Okay, hold on. So how do I change the name? Let's see, touch to configure. Let me try to do it. How do I change the name? Mobile hotspot settings. Configure mobile hotspot. Okay, change the name. You want me to change the name for you, and then you want me to change the password. Okay, I changed the name and password, and then you wanted me to forget it on my other device. I changed the change.
Yeah.
So
So
then
on
hold
the
on.
devices
Let me
that
tell
you're
you what
able
I've
to
done.
connect with
Hold on, ma'am.
now,
You're being rude. This is termination. I forgot the network on one device, and you wanted me to change the name and password. I've done that.
okay. Now let's try to connect. So
Okay.
with the device that you already forgotten the network on, let's try to reconnect.
Okay.
So you will pick up the hotspot name and try to connect to that as well. And let's see.
Okay. Hold on. It's saying that the same thing. It has no internet access.
All right. Give me just 2 minutes of your time.
So as you can hear on a lot of these calls that I have recorded, they take a lot of satisfaction in wasting countless hours, and they just sit on the phone. That what they want is a reaction. They're someone narcissistic, and they love it when I lose it. But I mean, if you look at all that I'm dealing with, how many patterns, it's only so much before you pick at someone before you get that reaction that you're looking for. I mean, I'm a human being. In location to location, armies terrorizing me. What do you his expectation is what would happen? I've been going through this crap all day. In fact, years. So she wasted my time and said wanted me to forget the network, which is not relevant because there's no internet access. They're the problem. They are deliberately keeping me from using the hotspot I'm paying for on two devices, two different hotspots. So the con was forget the wasting my time forgetting the network that didn't work to begin with. Then she wasted further time saying create a new name and password. I'm not stupid. That's another waste of time. What was wrong with the first one? So we created a new network name and password to be in the same damn problem we were in when I first called. But they're con artists, so I just play their games. The fact is that they have the hotspot off in corruption and is wasting my time. So after all the games, now she may or may not put the hotspot on because they're con artists, and that's all I do is get defrauded. An hour ago, all she had to do was cut the hotspot on. But since I am dealing with people that want to waste my time, I had to go through this nonsense to get no damn where. In fact, years, a decade plus. How long I've been online on the phone? So I'm not quite certain on how much evidence it will be to show a pattern that someone that is manipulating my life and perhaps may have an abusive mentality is controlling these people I talk to in my experiences. You can tell that they're narcissistic and they're deliberately trying to oppress me on these calls and sabotage. So I've never been around a lot of money and power like this, millionaires, billionaires. I don't know what's happening. I don't know, but I guess I was told that everybody has a price. So I guess that people are just bought off. Maybe this is a pattern of life that, how it is, that you just don't get justice. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't been around power outside of this abusive power that I'm experiencing.
Yana?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you so much for staying on the line. Appreciate it. I do have your ticket number that's been done. Would you mind taking it down?
Okay, what's the ticket number?
So that's CS 027 4066.
And
Would you
what is
mind
this?
me to repeat that for you?
C as in cat, S as in Sam, 0274066.
Precisely.
Okay.
That's the ticket number that's been created.
And is that for me not being able to use my hotspot on two devices that I'm paying you for hotspots on? Two separate devices?
That's correct.
Okay.
The
And for my
hotspot
abuser hacking
that's
my
been connected.
devices to keep me from fleeing abuse and keeping me from using the hotspot and using data
That's
and
correct.
text and everything on a whim, that's also included in that ticket?
That's also included in the tickets. And for this, the time frame for the resolution will be between 5 to 7 business days. That's usually the time frame for resolution onto this. All right. So that mentioned, I did do all of this. I also saved it up on the notation on the accounts as well.
Okay, did
So
you
after that
refresh the
time,
network or anything and troubleshoot on your end on why the hotspot isn't working? You didn't do a refresh or anything to.
I'm about to do that, which is a network device refresh, right? I'm about to do that on my side. I'm going to do a network device refresh. After finding the ticket, I needed to give you the ticket number first for us to have an overall look into that. A network device refresh, though, I do want you to be aware that with doing so, there may be, it may reset your voicemail password. That's the only side thing for us doing this. It may just reset your voicemail password. Other than that, nothing will be impacted.
I don't get my
Log would still
voicemails.
be the
My
same.
voicemail's hacked. I can't get my calls or voicemails. If it's not an appropriate call, they can't leave messages. I've already been informed that they can't leave. They can't get through or leave messages. There's no relevancy of having a voicemail. All I talk to is a con artist that keep me from fleeing abuse. Those are the only people that can leave a message, and anyone else that wants to help can't contact me. I'll never get the call.
Noted on that. Would you after maybe after 5 to 7
You don't need to
business
know
days,
that as
if
my
it's
network
still
provider that I'm not getting my calls for the ticket.
sorry,
For the ticket, you don't need to know that I can't get my calls and I can't the voicemail. You don't need to put all that in the notes. That no one, all the notes that people had take and no one has ever found. They always have
So
to see
with the
notes
ticket
and then
upgrade,
can't
it
ever
was
see
with
the
your
notes.
services, and the issue at hand with the sensitivity that your services are being hacked as well, which I did mention that also entailed with our food department. So with us creating the
What can
ticket,
you spell
I
what you're
did it for
saying?
all the services
What
that we have.
department? What department?
That's our food center
Can you
that we
spell
have.
that? What center?
Sorry?
Can you spell
Food.
what you're
Food.
saying?
That's FRAUD.
Okay.
That's food center.
So I won't be able to use my
And
hotspot for 5 to 6 days that I'm paying on two devices, different devices for.
not necessarily, because what I'm doing is a network device refresh as well after this,
Okay.
which will refresh all services on here.
Okay.
Right? But I needed to be also on the safe side and create this ticket on your behalf as well, for
Okay.
them to have a look into it.
Because they're breaking
But
into the
before,
I'm they're breaking into another device, and I can't. With the other devices, they're breaking into that, keeping me from using data on that. So I'm trying to use my hotspot on this device because that's another network that's being broken into. So if people weren't breaking into my devices, I wouldn't even need to use the hotspot. But they're breaking into this device. So since they're breaking into this device and I'm being denied law enforcement and I'm paying you for hotspot, I figured that I get the hotspot I'm paying for on two different devices, two different hotspots that I can't use. Okay, ma'am, I'll wait for you to refresh. All three devices are being hacked and violated. And I'm trapped in this year after you. All my devices, all my providers. And it'll stick me with the bills.
totally understandable. So I'm gonna go ahead. However,
No, it's not
Kiana, I do
understandable,
want you to
ma'am.
be aware
Only when you're
that
talking to
after
con
this,
artists is
if
it
possible,
understandable.
can you please try to also restart your phone? So basically, turn it off and on again, just to facilitate what I've just done with refreshing your services.
I'm on the
Okay,
phone,
can you
ma'am,
please
with
help
you.
me with that?
I'm on the phone.
Sorry,
I'm on the
not
phone with you.
now. After this.
Okay.
All right. After this, I'm gonna do this and network device refresh.
Okay, hold on, ma'am.
Obviously,
Hold
the
on, ma'am.
same.
Hold on. Okay. We don't need to refresh the phone because it's my tablet. I have hotspot on two different devices. The tablet is not connected to the phone. So you didn't ask me which device the network that you didn't need to do the network for my phone. I was using the hotspot for my tablet. I have two different devices that I'm paying you for that are being violated, and two different hotspots that I can't use on two different devices that I'm paying for hotspots and can't use. So that's a red flag that
Well,
someone is committing crimes to my devices. If two are giving me actually three, one that you're not responsible for, and the police just put me out to
with
enforce I continue to go through it. And you
with
need to put that in the
your
notes.
tablet
You need to put
is
that in the notes,
on
ma'am,
the
that two of your devices are being hacked with the hotspot, so that you have evidence that someone is really hacking your network and keeping me from using my devices properly. You do take notes, right?
once we're on that, yes, we do. On the
Okay, we'll
notes
put
with
that
your
in the notes.
tablet,
Yeah, this is a tablet.
it doesn't include hotspot data. The
They
plan that
told me
you're
that
on
it
doesn't
did.
include
It's
hotspot.
changed. They told me that I had hotspot on both devices.
No, it only comes with unlimited data, no hotspot. It's only the $20 plan that comes with hotspot. It's only your phone that I see here that comes with hotspot, not
You
your
guys
tablet.
pathologically lie. I was told that both of my devices had hotspot.
No, it's a $15 plan that comes with unlimited data, no hotspot. That's a $15 plan that you're currently on for your hotspot for your tablet. Sorry,
Okay,
on
well,
your
I
phone,
don't get
please.
honesty, ma'am. I don't know. That's not what the operator told me, and I don't know why I would get people to lie to me and waste my time. Because I've invested an hour and 20 something minutes with you, in fact, years with these games. I don't want to live in this country. I wish they wouldn't have stolen my ID. I would get the hell out this messed up country. Going state to state to get violated, defrauded, mistreated. I'm tired of it. And then I
And
try to
I do
go to that
apologize.
place of the flights in Korea, and then they have that shut down. I don't want to live here. No, it's not enough being done. I am done with this. If any opportunity, I'm getting the hell out this messed up country. I'm done. If they let me flee this country, I am done and I want to leave. Okay, ma'am. If it has changed and now I don't have hotspot on the tablet, there's no relevancy. I spent an hour and a half, and I was told by another operator that I had hotspot on both devices.
It's only on your phone.
Okay, so
And
now it has
wait a
changed to
minute.
just the phone. Okay, so and then you refreshing it, and the phone will go off, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that now.
Are you calling me
After
back?
that, I don't have an option to pull back.
Okay, sure.
So
Never
here's what.
mind, ma'am. I don't have rights. I'll just try to get marry African, and like the Africans do, try to get residency in the United States. I'll try to marry African and do what I have to do because I don't have rights here, and I'm tired of being violated. If I can't get my cause to marry African and move to Africa. How's it going to happen if everybody's blacklisting me from all relationships, including with my own family? I can't get the calls. I can't use my devices to get on the internet to meet anyone. All my social media is hacked. All my Facebook pages are hacked and I can't get in them, and my emails. How in the world am I going to meet someone, and move to Africa if I can't use social media or my devices and get law enforcement? Okay, ma'am. So I'm recording on
Yeah,
this
apologies
tablet. I
for
can't use.
Uh-huh. And just so that you are aware as well, after this, what I would like you to help me with, Kiana, is just to restart the phone. All right? We'll be going ahead and doing the network device refresh. With that being said, though, that will get us disconnected. So I would like you to help me with that only. All right? I'm going to go ahead and do that to refresh your services on your phone.
Sure.
All right? Please just do that for me. And if after 2 hours it's still persisting with the same issue, just restart your phone. You should be good to go because this refreshes all the services. That is calling, texting, data, and your hotspot data services out, which is your tethering.
Okay.
All
Thank you.
right. Um, Let me quickly go ahead and do this. Again, apologies about this, but I'm hoping that you have an amazing day to yourself. Thank you so much. Wow. You stayed on to take our
This is how long
three-question survey.
my time has been wasted in fake years. It was weird that the survey disconnected, so you wouldn't know that I was on a hold about an hour and 30 minutes. But they've had me wasting time 3 or 4 hours in one day because they'd hang up and play games.